Good evening. Welcome to More Adventures. If you clicked on this video, obviously you're interested in the VIP experience at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida. Well, you enjoy the finer things in life, this video is for you. So sit back, freshen up that cocktail, and come along with me on this Orlando Meetup adventure. So if you come this far, you're probably wondering, how do I get that VIP experience? Well, let me tell you, it's called the Orlando Informer Meetup, and surprisingly enough, it's run by the Orlando Informer website. It's a website dedicated to all things theme park in the Orlando area, not just Universal. They do Disney, Legoland, SeaWorld, all that stuff. So if you're interested in checking out their website, links in the description. Before we get into that, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when our next videos are coming out. So the meetup's a private party they have a few times a year. Normally it's on the slower weekends in the theme parks, but it includes all food and non-alcoholic drinks. That's right, all food and non-alcoholic drinks. Now you can buy alcoholic drinks if you want to. And they do have an adult one that they started last year for the first time that includes alcoholic drinks, but we haven't done that one yet, so I can only speak about this one. We've done this 2 years in a row in June, and it was fantastic both times. So all the restaurants are open for a few hours. The kiosks, turkey legs, hot dogs, all that kind of stuff, they're open until the very bitter end. Now the rides are all open in the beginning, and some of them close about 12:30 at night because of noise ordinances. Hagrid's, Velocicoaster, a couple other ones. They send a really good email with all the instructions and a comprehensive guide of everything you can expect. Now this year is a little bit different than last year, and we'll get into those kind of comparisons here a little bit later. So I'm sure one of the number of things you're wondering is, what does it cost? Well, here's a comparison. This is how much it costs if you wanted to go to Universal Studios all day, park-to-park passes, with Express Pass. This is how much the Orlando Informer costs with park-to-park, unlimited food and drink. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but these numbers are way askew. So the biggest difference between those two prices is, of course, the Universal Studios is all day, from open till close. That includes unlimited Express Pass, but remember, that does not include Hagrid and a couple other ones. And Hagrid's is always a 2 to 3 hour wait. On a good day, you might do 90 minutes. It's only at night. So on Friday night this year, the park closed to regular guests at 8 p.m. That's the big difference because Orlando Informer doesn't start private party until 8 o'clock at night. Now, it's open till 12:30 a.m. on Friday and 1:30 a.m. on Saturday. So you guys go, what do I get for that price? Well, let me tell you, you get little to no wait on almost every single ride. We waited 38 minutes for Hagrid's, which is a unicorn wait. Unicorn. That is always over an hour every single time. We did it Friday and Saturday. The longest we waited was 44 minutes. That's amazing. Velocicoaster was a walk-on Friday and about a 12-minute wait on Saturday, but you could go right back on. Most of the wait is when, the lockers at Universal makes you use all the time. Everything else was almost a complete walk-on. So if you sign up for Friday and Saturday, you're going to get a link for both nights. You have to go register both nights. It's not included. There's no special pass. It's a different ticket, complete every single night. You do get a slight discount when you buy both of them. You're going to get a link to a program that's going to have every single thing that the restaurants are going to offer you, what times things open, what times things close, all the rides that are open. There's even the backlot walkway between Adventure Island and Universal Studios. It makes it a lot easier to get back and forth. You're going to have to register between 3 and 6. Can't get in the park till 5. Park's open to regular guests until 8 o'clock, so you can get in earlier if you want to ride some rides before the party starts. And you're going to get an armband because after a certain amount of time, they actually lined up security guards and walked and cleared the park out to make sure that you had an armband on so you could get on the rides and get the food and everything. That was pretty cool. So the restaurants are open for a finite amount of time. It's not a full menu. All the kiosks are open. Turkey legs, popcorn, sodas, corn dogs, churros. All that stuff is open until the very end. So there's always something to eat if you want. Now the restaurants are going to have a limited menu. They're buffet style. Now you're going to get yourself an email that's going to have a downloadable program, and it's going to tell you exactly everything you need to know and what's at every single restaurant. Things like the 3 broomsticks that had shepherd's pie, fish and chips. It's a buffet style. You can have as much as you want. And one of the number one things is butterbeer's included. Cold, hot, dairy-free. You wanted to try the lemon drink. You wanted to try the fishy water. It's all included. And now you don't have to spend $9 to get something you don't like. By the way, I did not enjoy the fishy water. It was an acquired taste, and I will not do so again. Now, the other thing too in Diagon Alley is the ice cream place is open. So you can get butterbeer ice cream, chocolate ice cream, crazy flavored ice cream, some sort of frog chili ice cream. Fantastic. Walk in, grab a couple, eat them, come back in, get some more. And one of the coolest things I found about it was, like I said before, you get to try things without spending a ton of money. You don't want to go to a theme park and drop $18 on something and find out, man, that's not for me. You get to try a little bit of everything, and next time you go to the parks, you want to go to Three Broomsticks and you really love that shepherd's pie. Well, guess what? You already know you like it, so you can buy the whole thing. Or you want to try crazy flavor ice cream, or you want to try a special sauce. Whatever the case may be, it's all included, and you don't have to worry about spending any more money. By the way, not affiliated, not getting paid anything for this, nothing. Used our own money to check this out, our second year in a row. Now, the other thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to figure out what is most important to you, because all unlimited food and drinks and rides like the Velocicoaster do not go well together.
Your eyes, it makes it more fun.
Oh yeah, that is more fun.
So you've got to figure out your game plan. My game plan, if you guys are interested in it, we can tell you how we did it. Neither one of us got sick. We had a great time. Weren't too full. Enjoyed ourselves. If that's something you're interested in, put enough comments in here and I'll do another video with our How to Attack the Orlando Informer Meetup video. Overall, the event is fantastic. I mean, you're going to get cool photo ops like this. You're going to get park that looks like this. Desolate from other people. Now remember though, Saturday night was a lot more crowded because everything was condensed. Losing an hour doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but everybody is trying to get everything done faster and faster. So at 9 o'clock on Saturday, everyone's in line. The lines were a little bit longer. Friday night, walk-ons. Velocicoaster, I could walk on it over and over again. As my friend and his wife will tell you, he did not want to go on it twice in a row. Exact quote on the ride. It just kept going. So obviously, he's not a huge fan of Velocicoaster. But in my opinion, it's one of the greatest roller coasters you ever go on. How they keep you in that seat without any shoulder straps is terrifying. Fun story. First time I ever did Velocicoaster, I didn't want to tell Louisa I cracked a rib playing basketball because I wasn't supposed to play basketball right before we went on a vacation because I always seemed to hurt myself. So riding Velocicoaster, trying to pretend that my ribs were not jarring up against each other in agonizing pain, did not make it that great of a ride for me. But I prevailed, did it twice, and then after it was, I told her. Essentially, that's the Orlando Informer Meetup. There's a little video letting you know kind of what it is, give you an idea if it's something you're interested in doing. Obviously, do your own research, but I thought I'd give you a little head start on what it's like. This is not a sponsored video. It's our honest opinions so you can spend your money where you want to because it's your hard-earned cash. It's your family's vacation. And if you want to spend the money to do it, then you should have an idea what it's going to be like. And I'm being honest with you. If I had to pick one night, it'd be Friday this year. That's the reason I recommend 2 nights is because you're in Florida and you never know what the weather's going to be like. We got in on Thursday and it rained and thunderstormed all night. Imagine if that had been Friday and all we had was Saturday. The one thing Orlando Informer cannot do is control the weather. And that's one of the bad parts about when you go to an amusement park. But hey, if it was bad weather, I guess you could gorge yourself and eat all the food you wanted. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. So I can keep trying to do videos like this and maybe help you have a great vacation. Because remember, we give you honest opinions, and that's why you keep coming back. So until next time, remember, life's short. Have more adventures.